No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin, or his background, or his religion. People must learn to hate, and if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love, for love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. Education is the great engine of personal development. It is through education that the daughter of a peasant can become a doctor, that the son of a mine worker can become the head of the mine, that a child of farm workers can become the president of a great nation. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It always seems impossible until it's done. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. It is in your hands to create a better world for all who live in it. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. I am not a saint unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. Difficulties break some men but make others. I detest racialism because I regard it as a barbaric thing, whether it comes from a black man or a white man. There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. There can be no greater gift than that of giving one's time and energy to help others without expecting anything in return. Freedom is indivisible. The chains on any one of my people were the chains on all of them. The chains on all of my people were the chains on me. Poverty is not an accident. Like slavery and apartheid, it is man-made and can be removed by the actions of human beings. I am fundamentally an optimist. Whether that comes from nature or nurture, I cannot say. Part of being optimistic is keeping one's head pointed toward the sun, one's feet moving forward. There is no easy walk to freedom anywhere, and many of us will have to pass through the valley of the shadow of death again and again before we reach the mountaintop of our desires. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. I am not an optimist, but a great believer of hope. Our human compassion binds us the one to the other, not in pity or patronizingly, but as human beings who have learned how to turn our common suffering into hope for the future. To deny people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. There is no such thing as part freedom. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. One of the things I learned when I was negotiating was that until I changed myself, I could not change others. Freedom is not something that can be given. Freedom is something people take, and people are as free as they want to be. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. As long as poverty, injustice, and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. It is music and dancing that make me at peace with the world. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination.